Wanting to distribute $5,000 to encourage families to have children is extremely insulting.
Please welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us. You guys are the real everything.
Please, I came across this video on my For You and I thought to share. People are reacting to the fact that Orange Man is ready to give $5,000 to any woman who agrees to, bear a child or bring a child into this world. Be it IVF, it's been even subsidized like IVF. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. So lovelies, want to just share your thought of what you think of this new development? And let's dive
Wanting to distribute $5,000 to encourage families to have children is extremely insulting. No universal health care, no parental leave, no affordable housing, but here's $5,000? The average house in my area is selling for about $700,000 to $1 million or more. For working families, daycare can cost upwards of $1,500 and sometimes even $4,000 like in New York City. And not to mention, they keep increasing the budget for our military, which is literally setting our planet on fire. What world are we giving our children? And what is this $5,000 going to accomplish? Trump wanting to distribute $5,000 to encourage families to have children.
I never heard him say this about himself, but he just called himself the fertilization president. And now there's this whole campaign to get Americans to have more babies. But this isn't just about birth rates. So let's break this down real quick. So here's what's happening. So the administration is officially trying to boost America's birth rate because, yes, it is at a historic low, but it's not because people hate families. It's because housing is unaffordable, childcare is crazy, and healthcare is a mess. And so instead of making lives easier for people, they want to focus on traditional family values and incentivizing childbirth. So they got things like a $5,000 baby bonus, 30% of Fulbright scholarships reserved for married people or parents, a national medal of motherhood for women who have 6 or more kids. Damn. IVF subsidies, and even government-funded education on women's ovulation cycles. Like, you really want to take it from the government? On the surface, some of this might sound helpful, but when you dig deeper, it's giving 1950s rerun. Now, let's be honest about what the traditional family values often means in this context. It means that the dad goes to work, the mom stays at home and raises a lot of kids. Everyone's in a nuclear family structure. And if you're not married, straight, or playing by those rules, good luck getting any of those benefits. But this isn't about reproductive freedom. It's about reproductive control. It's shaping the kind of families they want to see more of and leaving everyone else out. So why now? Why this push so hard? Because when the economy's shaky, they need a distraction. Because if they can't solve inflation, house care, or health care, they'll just say, have more babies. And they know that appealing to nostalgia, to some idealized version of the American family, rallies the base. It's less about saving the future and more about controlling the present. And let's not pretend Elon Musk and JD Vance are doing this out of love for families. Musk has 12 kids and still laid off thousands of workers with kids. Make it make sense. So let me ask you this. Do we really need more babies? I love babies. They're beautiful. Or do we need to make this country a place where people can actually afford to have families?
Y'all gonna have these white babies whether you want to the fuck or not. Because this motherfucker wants to help families having more white babies. If this face is anywhere near your family planning, and that includes the old in, out, maybe just cuddle. Or y'all gonna have them white babies. See, they tried to play your asses. The concern is that declining birth rate may lead to a smaller workforce and an aging population, potentially straining economic stability and the social safety net. But having children can be a swift way into debt. According to the Brookings Institute, a financial think tank, the average middle-income family with 2 children, medium income $80,610, spends $310,605 on each child by the time they reach 17. Oh, y'all gonna have more of these white babies, even if you gotta go in debt to do it. If y'all don't tell that motherfucker to tell the goddamn truth, it's white babies. Oh, I'm sorry, was I not supposed to say that out loud? I don't give a fuck. Have more than white babies. This ain't got shit to do with declining birth. It's white people. They gonna have them some white babies to stop off that birth dearth. They don't give a fuck. Because black folks are still fucking. And they're fucking other black people. They're having kids. Latino people, they're still fucking. They still having kids. So I want you to look at this triangle. Okay? A purely white supremacist president. Declining white birth rates, aka 2050 black and brown majority. Getting rid of every person that speaks Spanish whatsoever. Encouraging more white people to have babies. I don't know why do we keep bullshitting around with this? Tell the truth. Tell the motherfucking truth. This ain't got shit to do with declining birth rates. It means declining birth rates amongst white people. If y'all don't think the birth dearth and the idea of being a white minority in America doesn't scare the fuck out of these goddamn people, you're lying to yourself. They are incentivizing white folks to get fucking pregnant. Because the other part of that that Donald Trump isn't saying is that this is only for married couples. This has been talked about extensively. Married couples. So guess what else they're encouraging? And we already know he don't give 2 flying fucks about anybody that don't look like him. Orange? No. He started off as white, so we'll stay there. European, if you will. That's all this comes down to. They're gonna fuck their way out of the birth dearth. And they're trying to incentivize white people fucking and having more white babies. This is a known fact. This isn't hyperbole. This isn't shocking. This is a known fucking fact. How y'all not know that? Do y'all really think repealing Roe v. Wade was about black and brown and native women or Asian Pacific Islander? Do you really think that? No. Only if they are all options for white men to stick their penis in. And if they're not, then all those other groups got to suffer so that white women can have more white babies. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, we got to stop this fucking bullshit belief that, oh, well, he couldn't possibly be taught. Yeah, the fuck he could. Yeah, he could. He really the fuck could. And if y'all don't think that's on the top of his fucking list because the evangelical Christian conservative movement has made it on the top of their fucking list, you out of your goddamn mind. This has always been about the white woman womb. Always. Always. That's what used to piss me off when white women would try to pretend like this is an all hands on deck thing. No, you motherfuckers are in the house with these people. Fuck you asking everybody else to fight that goddamn battle. That's your mom, that's your dad, that's your brothers, that's the pastor at your fucking church. They don't give a fuck about declining birth rates of anybody else other than white people. And it is a known fucking fact that white people are not having kids anymore. They're not having kids at the rate they used to. Used to be a time you lived out in the frontier, all you had was cold earth and pussy. You had to do it. Let's make about 10, 12 of these little motherfuckers. Because you knew you was going to lose at least 6 of them to some sort of weird communicable disease. She got the shivers and died. Not to mention, who do you think worked them farms? But now, with the environment being what the fuck it is, with America's policies being what the fuck it is, with the world being what the fuck it is, people ain't wanting to have no fucking kids. They're taking every precaution known to fucking man, and that includes an AB. But the evangelical Christian conservative movement and the secret white racists that run this fucking place, they see this as a problem. Because they're always thinking in retribution. Oh my God, if the black and brown get in charge, they're gonna come after us. Nobody wants you. Make a fuck about you. Looking at your ass like, you can go to the ocean and just walk through it. Start on the Atlantic, see if you can walk to the continent of Africa. Go ahead. Through the ocean, go ahead. Don't give a fuck. That's why they are so quick to discount the pregnancies and the pain and the suffering that happened in those pregnancies to women that ain't white. Because at the end of the day, they don't give a fuck about them. Oh, she's just drug seeking. No, she's really, her water just broke. She's trying to have it's about to have a miscarriage. Please take care of it. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. And a lot of white folks are looking at society as it is right now and saying, no. I don't want to bring a child into this world. But they're being ridiculed for it. What did J.D. Vance call them? Angry cat ladies? Translation, I want to control my own fucking body. Maybe I do want to get with a man, but I want us to have a relationship that's free of children. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that because they're not thinking of retribution. They're thinking about their own fucking livelihood. Oh, that's selfish. Why? Don't get me wrong. I love my children. I love my grandchildren. But that's me. I wanted to have kids. Some people don't. But Donald Trump is going to incentivize people, white people, into having children. Because they're going to fight the birth dearth with the only weapon they have left, their penis. I just wish motherfuckers would stop trying to pretend like this is an all hands on deck type of thing. No, white women, this is about you. This is about you. They want you to produce more towhead white children. I mean, for fuck's sake, Elon Musk is walking around here delivering his splooge via motherfucking DHL delivery. Do you think he's doing this out of altruism? Do you think he's doing it because he loves children? No, he's doing it because he even said, I want a white army. Hello? Donald Trump basically trying to give y'all $5,000 to fuck and make some old towhead white babies. I would say deal with it, but
So y'all's president and his administration is offering women $5,000 to have a baby. $5,000 to have a baby. Like, are they cool? Are they for real? Because that $5,000 does not even cover the delivery of a baby, let alone you're offering that, and that's nowhere near enough to raise a child. Not in the U.S. it's not. And who in their right mind would want to raise a child right now when costs are steady going up? Nothing has come down. Why would someone want to have a baby at these crazy times right now? And another thing, if you've ever seen The Handmaid's Tale, it's a series on Hulu. We are leading in that direction. Just like Handmaid's Tale. They had these women having all these babies, and it was just a shit show. I mean, it's really crazy. But no, nobody's wanting to have a baby for $5,000. We want more affordable health care. We want our groceries going down, our gas going down. We don't want to have any kids. And anybody that sees this know that this is straight nonsense. This administration is so cuckoo till it doesn't make sense.
Hey y'all, listen, don't mind that fan in the back, okay? Y'all can still hear me, yeah? Okay, listen, I did a video earlier about Trump wanting to pay American women, I just love how they say that, American women $5,000 to have a child, okay? You're gonna need to be married and have a baby, okay? Well, you know, I need to know what the criteria is for American women. Huh? Yeah, okay. You know, because I know they like to do subgroups. You know, African American, Latino American. I'm just going to stick with the African American for now. Okay? So I just need to know, what is the criteria? Can we all sign up? I'm American. Huh? I'm a woman. So we can go ahead and I can go ahead and sign up, right? Well, you know, I can't sign up because, you know, women my age, you know, JD Vance say that I need, all I can good for is watching children. No, I'm also good for being able to clown you on a network such as this. Yeah, and I'm also able to bring awareness. I'm also able to bring wisdom, but I digress. So $5,000. So let me ask y'all something. Would you do it? Huh? Would you do it? Yeah, okay. I just love how they say that. Because, see, baby, they care only about that baby when that baby is in the womb and they know it's on its way so that they can go ahead and rebuild the population. You know. Because they want to take us back to the 1800s where, you know, black people, because basically it was just a white and black America back then, okay, and black people were not able to sue anybody that was white, huh? And white people did not have to respect black people, you know, because as far as they're concerned, once enslaved, always enslaved. You understand? And that's why really what happens here, especially in this nation, and why they still act like nut butts. You know. Yeah, So, you know, we can't have this conversation without putting race into it, you know. Yeah, well, hey, you guys are the ones that made the rules. You understand? We just going by context. Okay? All right. Yeah. Now, I need to be clear and also say, you know, you might say, well, JD's Vance wife is either Southeast Asian or come from the Middle East or whatnot, you know. Just looking at a little bit of cultural, a little bit of ethnicity, okay? But can I please tell you that they identify as Aryan and or white? Yeah. There's been a case of that happened in 1923 or whatnot, you know. But that's a whole nother talk show. So all I'm going to say is if you folk are sitting out there, especially you white women are sitting out there, you say, yeah, I'm down for repopulating the nation because, yes, it looks like we are dwindling or whatever. I don't know. I wish you luck on that. I wish you luck. Because like I said before, you know, the men have fun making a baby. You are with that baby. You understand. And what is $5,000 going to do for you? Absolutely nothing. Because they done took everything away. You won't even know if your baby's formula is okay because they done took the FDA away. They done reduced SNAP. If they haven't even eliminated it, okay. WIC, same thing. EPA, you don't even know what you're feeding your child as far as water is concerned. I mean, there's a whole lot that can go with it. Vaccinations, I mean, you name it. The CDC, everything has been cut. There's nothing left. Okay, so the man could just sky up. He will no longer be held responsible. And if you notice, they put all of the responsibility on you. And they even want to be in your cookie box, baby, trying to tell you about you and ovulation and menstrual cycle and all that. And they don't care 2 cents on what it will do to you. In fact, if you have a troubled, difficult pregnancy and you need to abort, baby, they're going to take you to jail. You and the judge. Okay? Again, the man is not going to be responsible. So I'm just saying, y'all just go ahead and think about that. Tell me what y'all think about that in the comments, because I personally think it's seriously hilarious. I have not forgotten about those little guys sitting out there with them damn tiki torches in 2020. They're like, you will not replace us. First of all, nobody is trying to replace you. That is you and your own weird ass thinking and your fear of, I don't know, of your own tyranny. This is a result of your own tyranny. So good day.
Like, seriously, this man is just trying by all means. Like, he's so desperate. Like, I have never seen a desperate person as this before. You know, he could just go as far as to do whatsoever that pleases him in order to prove a point. So there has been this, article going all over the social platform that states that Orange Man and his administration is actually ready to give any woman who is ready to bear a child to actually, want to like give a child, and they put a monetary goal on it, just to attract women to come give birth, to come get pregnant. Like, the thing is that these people just want to get women so subdued, like they want to subdue women. They have this narrative of, oh, you want everyone to be in a family with. What happens to child free by choice women? Like, this administration, they don't actually want to give women a choice. That's why they are doing everything their possible best they can try to, come straight or come corny. Like, seriously, you are ready to give $5,000 to any woman who is ready to bear a child, as if 5,000 is enough to bring forth a child into this world. Like 5,000? Is it supposed to be for hospital bills? Or is it supposed to be for, all of the things that the baby needs? Like, the economy itself is already crashing. People are barely surviving. Cost of living is is another story of the day. And you are encouraging people to, bring in people that they cannot even fend for. Because you thought giving 5,000K was going to solve every household problems. What happens to maybe stabilizing the economy and at least the children that is available right now, that is in this world right now, let them at least have a very stable survival whatsoever. They should be able to have a stable, income or a survival, rather than trying to impose people or using a monetary aspect to get people to bring forth children. Meanwhile, the ones we have already barely survives. Like buying things from the grocery stores, buying children items. Is it the food? Like, it's like these people do not understand that the world is suffering. Things are expensive. There is a high rate of inflation. People barely survive. The children that is already in this world need all the hands, all the financial whatsoever to have a good life. No, you've not even sorted those ones. You just want reproductive women to keep on reproducing. And maybe at the end of the day, get them to go into these worlds and all of that. You know? They don't care about anyone. They don't care about anyone but themselves. They don't care. They don't care how you survive. All they care about is what will befit them. They don't care about how you go about it. They think maybe throwing 5K to you is going to solve your problems. They think that. Like, when I saw this, I was like, are you serious right now? Is this supposed to be the person issue? The ones available, they've not even gotten a very they've not even gotten a very comfortable life. You want people. Anyways, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please, if you're not subscribed to this channel, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next
Anyway,
one.
lovelies, why not just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please, lovelies, if you don't subscribe to this channel, do you girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, leave your thought on what you think, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.